All right, welcome to Smokey's Grime Files. I'm your boy Journalist, and on this one, we are beginning the Ghetts with Purpose, on Purpose album reactions. This is song number 1. This is the intro, how these reactions are going to work, so I think they can make it onto YouTube. I will have to do these all one by one, but I will be sitting through them in their entirety, but they'll be broken up into individual songs, but they'll be in an entire playlist that will be attached to every video. So depending on wherever you find the video, at the end of it, you'll find a playlist with all these if you want to watch the rest of the album with me. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I'm very excited for this album. If you could please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description, and let's get into this. Let's see what we got. Let's see. I don't know if Kanye's ever made a beat for Ghetts, but this reminds me of like Kanye West, like 98, 99, when he was making like the blueprint and that for Jay-Z. That's kind of what this reminds me of, like those classic soul sample, like the Just Blaze era and that.
I've been away for 2 years and a bit. I'm still saying what these niggas too scared to admit. Somebody asked me why I don't live in Nurem anymore. I just had to move here, the view there was a myth. I'm just looking at myself.
Where Cuz moved to?
Why I don't live in Nurem anymore. I just had to move here, the view there was a myth. I'm just looking at my circle like if I died now, could I really put my money on who's there for my kids? My jigger, I thought you was a stand-up nigga till the op sent a shot and you was cheering for him. I'm at the age where my friendships are fragile. Glad I got a nigga till the op sent a
What op sent a shot at Ghetts? And did somebody, because this has to be like a social media thing, or like he heard about his homie liking Next Man's record, when it's like, you're supposed to be my man, like you're not supposed to like that nigga record. Can somebody fill me in on this?
A shot and you was cheering for him. I'm at the age where my friendships are fragile. Glad I got a son while I'm still agile. Last night you see a man in Mayfair. Next day it's daddy daycare, and death could only be the reason that daddy ain't there. I said go and have some children. Maybe you'll chill then, or maybe you should focus on getting money until then. It's ironic, boys having daughters made us real men, and all we wanna do is protect, teach and shield them. See, now I got responsibilities, I'm having flashbacks, I'm being responsible for me.
See, my only thing with, like, if you don't know, I've had a daughter. My daughter's passed away, so I've been a father. So when I hear rappers, especially when they talk about how they've grown and changed so much from having a daughter, that should be facts. It's not a lie. But I hate the double standard that niggas move with after they have daughters, and then they try and act like the world that they either were not helping build, or the things that they were doing before they had a daughter, like, stop with them, and the daughter that they raised would not have to deal with that world or any of the things that they were doing as lesser men before they became greater men. And then they turn into like conservatives and shit like that. It's really fucking terrible, because you guys help create those same systems that actually perpetuate a lot of the bad things that you don't want your daughter to have to deal with no more, due to your overbearing nature, due to your acting like you don't know that people are going to come of an age where they will have sexual curiosities, and you would be like, but not my daughter. But you were literally doing that to somebody's daughter when you were a younger and lesser man, and how you were doing it, instead of educating your daughter on how to grow and navigate through the world. I really take issue with this double standard nature that fathers and parents have when it comes to kids, because I just have like a retrospective, I guess, viewpoint due to my own personal experiences. So when I hear them, I'm just like, oh, you sound like one of them dads that's just gonna like just double standard your kid the whole time. And then you have a song called Double Standard. So it just speaks very starkly in my mind that, like, he's right. But I would like to see more men stop being the double standard father and just being good fathers and educating your daughters on what the fuck is actually out in the world, instead of trying to be overbearing and be like, oh, well, not my kid. This is not how the world works. It'd be nice if that's how it works, but that's not how the world works.
See, now I got responsibilities, I'm having flashbacks, I'm being responsible for me. 38 with a 38, subtract 27, add 1, what a problem it can be. What's a life where death's the only promise you can keep? Gut feeling my abdominal can speak. Last night it was impossible to sleep. I used to worry about the robbers and the fees, now I worry about the tax man. White Air Force and the money getting black man, trying to stay clean. They got me listening to rappers my age, talking like they're in their fucking late teens. They got me listening to rappers my age, talking like they're in their fucking late teens. See, I'm a man that's always had a vision, but being broke made me make bad decisions. What's a man with ambition and ammunition? And a mission, fuck planning permission. I'm the builder and the architect. I design it, then build it. I just still need to carpet it. I was into garage when I couldn't put a car in it. Now they asking where I've been, and the answer is I just been behind the scenes, ghostwriting. There's still me behind the bar like the barman is. There's still me behind the bar on the bar.
Now, when you behind the scene ghostwriting, are you still rapping like you're still in your fucking late teens? Because it's the double standards of how niggas like to chat shit on records, and I'm such a nippy cunt that I'm paying attention to every bar and the shit you say and do. And because I'm such a stand for music, I'm not listening to everything this nigga's ever said, but a lot of shit he's saying, especially on this record, is like, well, what are the receipts on that though? Because like, are you doing double standards? Are you out here crafting these records, rapping like you're in your late teens, but you're fucking however old you are, what, 38? And you're talking about fucking the shit that you're talking about now, and you have a grown man perspective when you rap now. But are you the one that is also watering down the current state of music, ghostwriting for younger artists, giving them bullshit? Or are you the person that is ghostwriting and you're giving them quality shit, so you're not doing the double standard? I'd love to know what songs he's out here ghostwriting so I could like verify this hypothesis.
Bar king is still me behind half the marketing. I'm on this what's next pinnacle vibe. I swear I really wanna let all the subliminal slide. I can't see, I'd rather put these niggas in line than put these niggas in lines. All these niggas in line. Some of the boy that got me living in the edge, that make me killing them, see I make a living off of them. Granny could always see the villain in my friends. I still say free the brothers like they're innocent men. I'm looking back at moments I should have cherished. The journey and the soldiers we buried. When Darren and Jordan got hitched, I had a 20 bag show and then go to the wedding. I feel like I've got an album full of stories I really ain't supposed to be telling. I watched Nanny die slowly. I looked in her eyes and she was closer to heaven. Pronounced dead the same day I shot Proud Family. Then a year after that, cancer tried kill auntie. I don't know if I'm strong or the pain's been on hold so long. I don't know what I'm going through exactly. I'm at an age where, man, I grew up with her having heart attacks. I used to worry about arrest, but not a cardiac. I'm 2 years deep in the gym now.
I'm at the age now, the men I grew up with are having heart attacks. I was worried about arrest, but not cardiac. Jeez.
Cancer tried kill auntie. I don't know if I'm strong or the pain's been on hold so long. I don't know what I'm going through exactly. I'm at an age where, man, I grew up with her having heart attacks. I used to worry about arrest, but not a cardiac. I'm 2 years deep in the gym now. Just gave my bridge my starter pack. Right now you're in the line waiting on the roller coaster of emotions. I'm still rolling with the punches. I only feel peace when I'm closer to an ocean. Well, I manifested my life from a jail cell. Then I came home and put this whole thing in motion. But I was born with it. It's
not a critique on him. It's more so just the observation of space and how it affects how we gauge things. How he says he only feels peaceful when he's closer to the ocean. I'm not from here. This is a motherfucking island. You're always next to the ocean. What the fuck are you chatting about? And not in the way like I'm on him. It's just more so, it's so crazy how space is just so viewed different in the UK versus like in America, where I could never say that if I was like some kid that lived in like Ohio or something. Like I could say that I feel more peaceful when I'm closer to the ocean if I lived in Ohio, because I gotta go fucking far to get to the ocean. You don't have to go, you could go to 3 coastlines in the same day in the UK. How are you not always at peace? It's just the observation my brain has, but then it's just more so space works different. Just like how I was speaking to the homie and he was saying that fucking, the earthquake that happened in Morocco, he was like, oh, that's just right down the street. And I was just like, what the fuck are you chatting about? Africa is fucking far from here, bro. But because you live in Europe and you're much closer than I am in America, I see not only how far it is from here to Africa, but how far it is from me in America to Africa. But if you grew up here, Africa's like down the street, bro. Like Morocco's just like a hop skip away from Spain. Like that's nothing. So it's just crazy this observation I'm having. How you saying I only feel peaceful to the ocean. It's just the things I think about. I'm just like, what the fuck? It's so crazy.
Punches, I only feel peace when I'm closer to an ocean. Well, I manifested my life from a jail cell. Then I came home and put this whole thing in motion.
Where's Carlos? Where's Carlos?
Well, I manifested my life from a jail cell. Then I came home and put this whole thing in motion. But I was born with it. That's how long I've had talent. Only see how far I come when I check my bank balance. It's G.
Purpose is heavier than anything you've ever carried. Purpose will make you contemplate suicide. There is some deliverance you're asking God for that He is holding back until you do what He's called you to do.
Okay. All right. Intro for Purpose with a Purpose, or On Purpose with Purpose. I would have to say it's like an 8.5 to me. Is it an intro I would reach for all the time? No, but when I go put this album on, is it an intro I would skip? Fuck no. So actually, I'm gonna give it like an 8.8, because it's not that I wouldn't like just listen to it as a standalone record, but it at no point would be an intro I would skip. And I typically listen to albums in their entirety if you're an artist I like, so I would always start on this one. So I'm gonna have to give it an 8.8 because it doesn't really not have the replay value I'm looking for, but it has no skippable value. So it might as well have the replay value, but it doesn't have it for like me wanting to be like a record I'm gonna just put on all the time. Like I would put on Double Standards before I put this on, but that's just more so I like the theme of Double Standards a little bit more than I like this one, so that's why I have to say this doesn't have like that kind of replay value for me. Outside of how I feel, objectively, how next man's gonna feel about this record, and you're like a super Ghetts fan, it's probably pristine to you. You find no issues with any of this. I find no issues either, but just you'll take issue with my grading of the record is where you'll find the issue. This is a really great intro for how the album is opening up, though. I really look forward to hearing that Mount Rushmore record next. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know what the men are about to do. It's about to be a monstrous record. I'm very excited for that one. It's what? My personal UK favorite would be Wretch, just from how he do his thing. But I love Kano and have grown to have an even greater respect for all three of these people, including Ghetts. So it's just like, fuck, man, all y'all did a song. Now, are we gonna have the issue of Wretch just doing what's right for the song, or is he gonna go on there flex mode? Because all three of them niggas went on a flex mode song, and it was called Mount Rushmore. Oh, it's about to be a ridiculous day. That said, though, I'm gonna get into the next record. Thank you guys very much for joining me. If you could, please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the record is, your favorite bar, what records I should be looking forward to, and yeah, we'll just go from there. See you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.